We're back with another Texas Mickey Jack Live. As you can hear, chaos is ensuing everywhere. I'm making my drink. My fucking salad nerve is still bothering me. But here we are. Here we are. I ended up hitting. I'm looking for a glass. Like, where the hell is my glass? Oh, actually, I know where my glass is. It's got water in it though. So yeah, I ended up getting, lined up. A little bit of, I got the mop top trimmed off. I keep this hat on for my own identity so that you guys can't recognize me in public if I'm not wearing a hat. Thinking. I found my glass. I'm thinking, you see? He doesn't want to outsmart me. Oh, I wasn't lit anymore. I'd be able to do both. So, we're starting off today. And I shouldn't be starting the day right now. It should be earlier. I have to run and get that job done. But my back's been killing me. I'm not going to take it. I'll bring it with me in case it's like detrimental that I have it, because I can't walk without it. Maybe, you never know. So we're gonna make our baking soda drink. I want to show you guys the way to out. Okay, sciatic is completely different from this. Now, I'm going to make this drink this, make my smoothie after it, and have that later. So, and what's the point of having my government cigarettes if I don't use it? So, this has a little bit of salt in it. That's why I'm drinking it. Technically, it's going to have more. But the reason why I'm doing this is because it relieves inflammation. And if my sciatic nerve is being pinched because of inflammation or a muscle issue or whatever, this can help ease it. So, simple ingredients. So, I might as well get 2 different kinds of spoons here, because sometimes people don't know the difference. And then they're like, oh, that was the grossest drink ever. It was so salty. And, or some be like, I don't mind it. It's not like terrible, but it's decent. I'm going to turn the lights on. Ugh. Anyways, here we are. Just living the dream. There. Let there be light, and there was light. Oh. Okay, I don't know if this is good light, but teaspoon, tablespoon. See the difference? Teaspoon is for glasses, tablespoon is for huge mugs. Like so. So I'm using a huge mug. I don't need this. This is a very easy recipe. Everybody needs to try it because it helps with a lot of different things. Most of the time, the human body is out of balance. Like right now, mine is out of balance. That's why it's in dis-ease. It's not in a state of ease anymore. So, here we are. Oh, this might be a pretty good view if I can get it to work. Oh, there we go. Let's see. There. Kind of. Not the best view. Anyways, so you take your baking soda, Arm & Hammer brand. I have it in a dish already. I'm going to move my thing away. And you take 1 level spoon. You don't need to go too crazy, right? I'm taking also a level spoon is just because of how much pain I'm in. I need to up the dose. Level spoon, not a teaspoon. This is a big glass. This is probably also going to be salty, so make it to the taste. The whole point of the object is to get the body alkalized, and as long as you can take this a certain way, that's all that matters. So if it works for you, go ahead and do it. But now, if it doesn't work for you and you're like, oh, I'm going to put honey or I'm going to put lemon, it tastes like shit, don't even try, you're wasting your time. But if you want to be experimental, go right ahead. Nobody's going to stop you. So now, next part. This is usually a 3-part system because I do molasses and maple syrup, which both have very good properties. Maple syrup, high in antioxidants, high in like a shit ton of minerals and vitamins and things that you need. Like if you look on the back, it's full of like good sugars. And you know, the thing is like salts are also really good for you, but you can't be eating iodized salt and going, oh, I'm having the best stuff ever. The best stuff ever is the least processed shit. So, here we go. 1 overflowing, 2 overflowing tablespoons of maple syrup. Easy recipe for anxiety, for depression, for acidosis, arthritis, diabetes. People are like, diabetes? You just put sugar in there. Well, maple syrup isn't a sugar. It's actually really good for diabetics because this will help control your blood sugar levels. So I mix it halfway. Man, I mix it halfway. I stir it up. You see how it fizzed, right? So I mix it halfway. And then because I want to drink it right away, where did the jug go? Oh, it's right. It's right here. Duh. Hardly any water in it, but just enough. Mix it halfway. You want to drink it, but it's boiling hot. And then I fill the rest of the cup with water. I didn't have a lot. Yeah. So that'll cool it down a little bit so it's bearable to drink. And now you just enjoy your health. A little hot, not too hot, but drink that in the morning instead of coffee. Coffees are diuretic. Yeah, they give you energy, but they're giving you energy because your body's already starving. It's already going, please, anything to wake me up, anything. And it's like overloaded with sugar usually and all this other kind of stuff. And not to mention that you should always be fasting in the morning. This combined with a fast is unprecedented. You won't have to do anything to lose weight drinking this. And that's the crazy part because it's starting to regulate your body with all the good nutrients that are in it. If you can put molasses in it, do that too. That's actually really good. And yeah, again, lots of sugars, but these are all sugars that are healthy for your body. So I just do the 2 tablespoons of maple syrup because I like the taste of how this is. And the whole point is getting the alkalizing bits into me, right? Like, this stuff is good for you. Me and a buddy both tried it. Didn't do nothing. It was during the winter. Lost 15 pounds each. Like clockwork. I was like, what? And then I was like, what would happen if we added a workout to it? Now, so the difference with that is when you add a workout while doing this, you won't notice the weight loss because you're gaining muscle. When you're not doing anything taking this, you will notice the weight loss because you're not doing anything. But anyways, right now, I happen to have the scale here. The battery's dying, just like everything has been lately. It says low. we're gonna wait till it gets enough power so that it can take my weight. There we go. Oh, but Jack, you just took a drink. Doesn't that mean you're gonna weigh more? I'll even put the joint down. How about that? 294.6. So say 295. 295. That's what I started at. So I'm really gonna, for these last few days that I live in the house, I'm gonna work out as much as I can while I'm trying to get ready. But this hamstring shit, this combination of everything has really put like a curveball into the plan. I should have been done this job last weekend. We're going into this weekend. I've been hurting ever since Saturday. So here we are. This is what we're doing. And then, so I have this other thing I do along with this. Now, just understand one thing. When you're taking this baking soda drink, this guy, you want to be taking an empty stomach before bed and early in the morning. And if you could throw an intermittent fast till about 1 o'clock, just drinking this, you can follow a 3-step system where it's morning, lunch, and then nighttime. So you're alkalizing your body on a heavy level. And it's also cleaning you out, relieving the inflammation, giving your body a chance to repair itself. And one other thing too is that this will help you sleep better, help you do all kinds of stuff. If you can just get past whatever and drink it, again, make it to taste. But as long as you can drink this every day for three weeks and then take a week off, notice the difference on the last week. Like, take this month challenge and do it. The last week, when you take off, you'll be like, I need to drink this drink. But don't drink it, because the whole point of giving your body a rest is you don't want to over-alkalize the system. You don't want to make your body dependent on the drink. This is kind of how diabetes comes around. You're overloading your system with like sugars that are spiking your blood. So your body stops creating the insulin it needs because it's always got this readily large amount of sugar in its blood that's keeping that insulin going without the body working, and just kind of shrivels up and dies. Now there's ways of reviving that. And the interesting thing about baking soda is that it literally helps with blood flow, and it helps to reduce the inflammation within the cells. So that making the cell not having this like on guard constantly so nothing can escape and nothing can get in. Now it's relaxed and it can take in all the nutrients that it needs. Now, that's the beauty of this thing, is it helps to boost your immune system. There's so much shit. And like, to not drink it's a sin. It's a sin, because your health is literally in one glass every morning for 3 weeks. Then take a week off, and then go back on it, then do it again, and use it as you see fit. But like, people have with the molasses mixture have cured prostate cancer with this, stage 4. So I'm not saying that it's a cure. I'm saying it puts your body into a state where it can heal itself. And that's basically why you want to drink it. So I've just started doing it in the last couple days. So it's not like it resurrects the dead if you pour it in their mouth. They're like, ah! No, it's not like that at all. But it's good because it helps to just like regulate everything. It's crazy. So that's that step. Now I'm making my morning drink, and so I made this blend a while ago, and it's a consistent of hemp seed powder with flaxseed and pumpkin seed. Like, it's got a whole pile of stuff. I have it all written down. And when you take this, it's so loaded with protein and plant protein, which your body can use a lot faster. It's just like getting clean water. When you have clean water in your system, it literally goes right to where it needs to go. It doesn't have to go through all the filtration system. Your body recognizes it. That's why you have a tongue. That's why you have a mouth. That's why you have senses. Taste, see, smell, touch, right? Anyways, so I'm going to go grab. You guys can come with me. So we got to change this view for a bit because I'm sure people are like, what the hell? Let's get a good view. Let's get a good view. Ugh. So the other problem, I got the yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, money's tight, but you have to make sure that you're fed, your animals are fed, and then tighten up on everything else, right? Maybe this will work better. Or this. Less glare. Obviously, I'm not a cameraman, so working on it. So I make this super drink, I like to call it. It's a super drink because we put in, I don't want to show this to you guys because it's I won't be able to get it anymore. It's coconut puree, see? And I throw that in there. And we also have coconut powder, but I've used it all, so it's in there too. I've already mixed it up. Now, as you can see, we've got our ingredients. Throwing our lid on. Get that all blended up nicely before we throw our berries. About 2 cups of berries. Get our antioxidants from everywhere. So this is Texas Mickey Jack, loving life, living life, the amazing life. Let's throw in. I want to drip. It's obviously very liquidy. It looks pretty good. I had somebody that I know say they don't like smoothies. What's your problem? You ever see those guys that are literally like always looking at you while they do the food shit? What else can you do, right? moved the, if you see some spots, it's still got some pockets of juice and crust. Pretty liquid. That's good. And the best part is, now I have something to drink in about a half an hour, because I'll leave it for half an hour. Maybe put it in the freezer a little. And then I'll have that in about a half an hour, and I have a really good way to start my day. Because all the fibers that are inside that hemp are literally helping clean you out, feed your body, clean out your blood. The seeds are giving you your omegas. Pretty much most of your omegas are in that drink. And so you're feeding the body, right? Isn't the whole point in eating to put food into the body? But maybe the word food is just everything that's dead to you. And maybe the word energy is something we should be more focused on. So if we're energy beings, then why not eat food that's full of energy, like all the minerals you need? What's the point of eating iodized salt when there's nothing in it? Right? Oh, we used it to cure scurvy a long time ago. Yeah, the only reason why they had scurvy was because the sailors on the ship didn't have any greens to eat while they were at sea, so they had no way of regulating that acidosis that they end up in. So you need greens in your diet. That's why we eat both, right? But when you're eating living plants, and I'm not saying don't eat meat. I'm just saying your body will function better if you add more plant-based to your diet. Now, seeds, nuts, maple syrup, like after I drink this stuff, I don't feel hungry all day. And I believe that a lot of our so-called hunger is not actually hunger, it's addiction. And when you're addicted to foods, that's why you can go down the candy aisle and be like, oh my God, I need a chocolate bar. Do I really need a fucking chocolate bar? No. But you get it because you want it, right? And it's your way of feeling free or whatever. Some people go and get a McDonald's even though they know that it kills them. Same with cigarettes. Like it's a constant battle. But see, I feel the reason why we end up doing these kind of things, like falling into addiction, is because we're presently not happy with our life as it is. So that's why you got to do things to basically boost your being. You know what I mean? Because we're human beings. But what are we being? Are we being a corporate structure of society, or are we being a conductive structure of society? Like, are we doing things that are in line with that circle of life that people, for some reason, we can fire rockets to the moon, we can blow up all kinds of shit on the planet and figure out every way to cut an atom, but don't figure out the ecosystem that we live in. Like, you want to talk to me about climate change, bro? Come on, let's have another discussion. I don't know, like, for instance, is something as simple as not mowing your lawn, right? And I know people are like, oh, I don't know. But realistically, you're letting the ecosystem live, right? Because like ladybugs live in the leaves. And that's why my front lawn still has leaves on it, right? I give them as much opportunity to live than to blow it all in the street, put it in bags. Think about how many insects are being killed during that process, right? So if you just let them do their thing they can come back and we won't have things like extinction, right? Because everything has a purpose on this planet. And we have a purpose to take care of ourselves and the planet, I believe, which I find it so ironic that we're constantly destroying this environment, which is the only environment we could know. And yeah, here we are. I don't know what's going on. Why is the planet just 1 degree? And you know, the funny thing is, we're listening to experts. Experts. And they don't know anything. Some of them are really good. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are terrible. Like, think about doctors, for instance. Not all doctors are good. Not all doctors are good. But, you know, some doctors, they're really good. And some doctors cause you problems like what I have right now. Right? I went to doctors before. I went there. Hey, got a broken neck. No, you don't. Everyone says something's broken when they come here. No, I feel broken. I know I'm broken. It almost knocked me out. Pretty hard. Has been, at least. And, man, I don't know if I got to sit or something. It's killing me. And I didn't leave. I was like, no. You gotta, we're going to do x-rays. Oh, no. You know what? I'm not going to ramble on about this shit. I'll save it for another video if you guys want to hear the broken neck story. Just ask, and I'll give it to you. I'll give you the broken ankle story and the why the hamstrings messed up story if you want to hear it, right? But for now, we just got to function. And I'm just walking around the house to just warm everything up. This is my almost daily routine. So it's kind of interesting that I'll have to be doing this in a different form in the next couple weeks. It's a lot of tall order for a couple weeks, broken guy. Anyways, we're healing. So, here we are. Texas Mickey Jack, loving life, living life, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I showed you the baking soda drink. I showed you the hemp drink. Maybe I'll make it and I'll give you guys my blend. Or who knows what will happen. But best know that I'm doing anything and everything I can to turn this franchise around. All right. You guys have a great day. And don't forget to make change. To make change.